Hey all, still out here in lovely Minneapolis for a few more months, but that's not what I'm going to talk about. What I want to talk about as I walk back is all this stuff that's been going on YouTube recently. I know that's a whole lot of things. That's the child thing and Onision/Greg and people being demonetized left and right and false copyright strike claims. And what brought this on is that something that Repsion pointed out about the adpocalypse that happened in 2017 and how Repsion got a job in welding and all that. And of course this is like it was a Onision related video, but I wanted to weigh my chips in on this as well, as somebody who's never been monetized by YouTube, but at some point wanted to try to make it into a career myself. If you haven't noticed, I like to review things, and I have a lot of commentary and opinions and stuff like that. And I feel like I excel at being able to present things and describe them, and it's a talent that I treasure. And I tried to make YouTube into a job, but I could tell that wasn't a realistic and feasible path. And it's not just about things like the adpocalypse and people being demonetized for saying certain words or whatever. It's also about I had to stop sign. It's also about people on this platform that do certain things and continue to get away with it, while people can be demonetized for just saying certain words. And y'all know I say a lot of words and I talk about a lot of controversial issues, and I would never want Google or YouTube or any other company to be in my pocket about what I can and can't say. So since Google and YouTube are not in my wallet, I can say things like fuck, shit, rape, survivors, prostitution, sex work, penis, vagina, ovaries, testicles, what else? It's a huge list. Predators. I learned a few of these words from Chris Hansen, if you can't tell. Stuff like that. Pretty much, I feel like it's pretty much anything that addresses a controversial topic of things that I'm going to go ahead and say things that are illegal. But body parts aren't illegal, but you get in trouble if you say things like penis and vagina. Sex toys aren't illegal, but you could probably be demonetized for having sex toys or lingerie or something in your video, even if, obviously this isn't the platform to display what they're used for properly. But if you haven't seen Unis Honest, one of their earlier videos, they cook with sex toys, and they could possibly get in trouble just for having sex toys in their videos. And another thing that brings this on is that I recently visited the Safe for Work section on Pornhub, and I find that it's just full of people that are sick of YouTube shit. So they just upload non-porn videos on Pornhub now. Because it's a pretty open place to post whatever you want. So it's like politics everywhere, you know. But I feel like this is an issue that we should all weigh in on how we feel about what's going on YouTube, where predators like Greg or James or whatever the fuck his name is get to thrive. I know it's not just him. I'm just saying people like him get to thrive. Not that he didn't form a cult or anything. And people who are having harmless fun and don't use the platform to hurt people are getting penalized for cussing. But at the same time, you have to make your content not for children because of the COPPA thing. And speaking of which, YouTube makes very poor decisions because they busted themselves for COPPA by admitting that these raccoon tracks, okay, probably squirrel tracks, by admitting that there are people under the age of 13 here, even though it's supposed to be part of their website that no one under 13 is here. But like, you know, a parent passes their kid the tablet or the phone and then the kid's on YouTube. But like, you could have not admitted that. And now you got slapped by the FTC or whoever slapped you with that fine because you don't know how to keep your damn mouth closed because you're just way too proud of yourself. That's the lesson about pride. Nothing good comes from pride. And I hope YouTube learned that. But of course, on the flip side, they want to stay silent about predators using the platform to groom victims. So YouTube doesn't know when and where to keep their mouth shut and when to open it. So, yeah, I would never want people who make such poor decisions to be in charge of my financial situation. And I guess more power to the people who are okay with that, but as much as I enjoy a lot of these YouTubers, y'all are very dumb for letting these people be in charge of your fucking rent and mortgage and car notes. Yeah, I guess that's all that needs to be said about that. And of course, like, I'm talking about a particular person, but like, there's really more to this than just Greg. And I'm really like, as someone who is transmasculine, to see that stuff happen, with how things happen with Kai and how things happen with Shiloh, and I saw the most recent interview. This is kind of why I feel like saying something, because, I mean, what hasn't been said already? Like, people are talking about Onision, but people are just now starting to talk about Kai. Kai's a predator. I'm just outright saying it. And I'm saying that based on what I heard. I'm not trying to get sued. But if you're the top cult member helping draw in more victims, that makes you just as bad. And we, the transmasculine community, do not claim Kai. Just saying. Alright, y'all take care of yourselves and each other. Kill all men and fuck the police. ACAB, Antifa. Take care.